Hi, Ben here, and welcome back to the workshop for another Work in Progress Wednesday, or should that be Woolen Wednesday, because basically we've been working on everything that pertains to wool today. Lois has been busy in the leatherwork room getting the labels stitched onto some of our lovely blankets, and we've also had a fresh delivery of Buffy hats and also some lovely Buffy scarves. So we've been busy putting those on because these are perfect little gift ideas for this time of year, and certainly with the weather as it is, I've had mine on pretty much for probably about the last 3 weeks really. I even end up sleeping in it because it's a bit chilly with the window open. But yeah, really lovely woolen wear. So we just thought we'd talk you through some of the Buffy hats and some of their features. So it's always an exciting day when a big bag of Buffy hats arrives in the post, because just for the same for us, we never know what they're going to look like. Buffy's a fantastic woolen artist, I would say, because she's got this fantastic eye for picking colours that really work well together. And we often get people saying, oh, this particular hat's out of stock. Can you get me another one exactly like it? And the answer is always no, basically. The Buffy hats are all literally one-off items, so each one is totally individual. You might see one with a similar colour somewhere within the pattern, but you'll never see one exactly the same. So if you see one you like, grab it, because if you sort of procrastinate, then you're going to miss out. And to be honest, with my hats, I end up having about 2 or 3 different colours because I see them and I think, oh, that's a really nice one, and I keep it. So I've got a nice greeny one, I've got a nice orangey one, I've got ones for each sort of season really. But yeah, some really funky colours in this batch, some really nice multicoloured ones, lots of obviously green and autumnal shades. Obviously Buffy is very inspired this time of year with these lovely autumnal shades. But yeah, they're lovely hats. People often ask us what sort of size they are. Now, I've got a pretty large head, so they are a comfortable, generous fit. But obviously, if they are a little bit too tight, then if you wear them for a bit, they will actually stretch to be that perfect fit for your head. Now, I don't like woolly hats normally because they tend to be very itchy, but I've never had any itchy issues with my Buffy hat, and it's starting to become a faithful friend now. They're starting to break in really nicely. Now, when we went to see Buffy, she often says that you might pick a particular hat because you think you're choosing the outside colour, but she says quite often it's because you're picking the colour that's on the inside that is obviously accented through the pattern itself. So there's a few little patterns, some of these ones that have got like little blocks to it, and then other ones that have got a more pronounced stripe to it. So each one is unique, each one is beautiful, and yeah, we just can't get enough of them really. I mean, me and Lois have been wearing our Buffy hats for probably well over about 10, maybe 12 years now. Obviously not necessarily the same one, because like we say, we get addicted to those different colours as they come out of the bag really. But these are all available on the website. But yeah, like I say, each one is unique, so don't ask for one the same that's already sold. So we're very lucky in this particular batch because we've convinced Buffy to make us some lovely scarves that also match the Buffy hats. So again, the same lovely contrasting colours. So we've got some in these sort of more sort of pastel-y colours, obviously some more in those lovely autumnal colours as well. So these are slightly felted, so they feel even softer, and again, really lovely on these cold mornings. If you're working in the workshop early in the morning and it's all frosty, you can tuck that in, and I know Lois keeps hers on when she's stitching, keeps her neck nice and warm. So really soft, lovely Buffy scarves to go along with your Buffy hat. So if you're still feeling a chill, even though you've got your Buffy hat on and your scarf, and you need something to wrap round your shoulders when you sat round the campfire, then we've got some of our lovely blankets, and we've also got 2 new additions. So we've got this lovely sort of mossy coloured blanket, which I really like, That's probably because I love green. And we've also got this interpretation of what is basically a modern take on the Hudson Bay Trade blanket. So it's got these fantastic stripes on there within this nice cream blanket. So if you're planning a canoe trip this winter, I think you've got to have one of those with you. You bring out your inner grey owl on that one. So yeah, lovely blankets as well, with our lovely little leather logos that Lois has stitched on there. So that's what me and Lois have been working on today, and I really love seeing all these different colours come into the workshop. And I don't know whether it's just me, but is it getting hot in here now? But yeah, thanks for watching, and remember to tune in next time for another Work in Progress Wednesday.